Hello there, beautiful soul. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Today, I'm going to be talking about loss and acceptance, which goes along with the piece that I'm painting, which I've named Deconstruction. It's no secret that our lives aren't going to last forever. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, and each time you look into somebody's eyes, it very well may be the last. The weight of our existence is gently cradled in the palms of the universe, allowing us to experience the ebb and flow of anything and everything. One of those things that we will inevitably experience in one way or another is loss. Much like a captivating sunset, which is gone by the time you get in place to get a good picture, loss reminds us that nothing is permanent, no matter how beautiful it is. The beauty we perceive in life comes from the concept of entropy, the natural force of decay that occurs as energy passes through the dimension of time. The sand in the hourglass of the infinite erodes every limestone brick and bone that it touches. The scale on which we experience this force is very broad. We can lose things that didn't have a ton of value to us, yet we can also lose things that feel like our entire world went with them. Of course, this is going to hurt. Losing something in our lives, no matter how small, requires us to acknowledge and accept its absence. If we don't, then the feelings we have won't have the chance to move through us and be transmuted into something lighter. If we don't transmute those energies, we project them into our reality, and it can start to feel as though we're losing one thing after another. Accepting that we have these feelings, no matter how impactful the loss was, allows us to observe them and sit with them, and gives us a way to find out how those emotions need to be expressed for us to be able to work through them and release them. Sometimes this means we need to cry. Sometimes it will cause us to act out of our frustration, but no matter what, we are allowing ourselves to move through these feelings, rather than letting them stagnate and become heavier. When we let our emotions be felt, we stop holding on to them, because we are allowing ourselves to release them. Whenever we lose something in life, we may not necessarily perceive the loss until well after it's gone. Circumstances that may seem like they indicate a loss can be hard to accept, and we may end up subconsciously running circles around ourselves because of it. Feeling like things are about to change and improve in some way, but knowing in our hearts that it's time for our lives to move forward without it can cause a lot of tension, and our minds can take a while to catch up and accept that. It is such a wonderful part of life to be graced with experiencing another human in their raw form. To see people navigating their way through life, through their struggles, their blessings, their tears, their hopes and dreams, and even their nightmares. To see the way that the sunlight passes through the strands of their hair and their smile hits you right in the chest in the most wonderful way. You know when you look into their eyes that you can see right through them. The beauty of their soul reflecting directly off yours in that moment. I know that you have lost someone or something that you loved deeply. I have too. But there is light in the dark, and the light that we got the pleasure of experiencing stays with us. The universe gave us the opportunity to feel that love that we deserve to feel, so that we can bring more of it into our lives, knowing that we deserve it. We are meant to transmute the heavy feelings into a new form of light, inspired by the beauty of what was lost. Please know that if you are hurting right now, I know how it feels, and I promise it won't hurt forever. To lose someone is to have known love. And that love and light will find its way back into your life in whatever beautiful form you allow it to. I am sorry for your loss, but I am so happy for you to be able to experience something beautiful again very soon. We are meant to feel and appreciate the imprint they left on us. Sometimes it's so that we can understand the imprint we leave on others. Sometimes it's to force us to grow, and other times it's to make space for something new in our lives. But no matter what, we can't control it, and we're not meant to. But we are meant to transmute the heavy energy that we feel from it. We are meant to take the pain from that experience, from the empty space where we once got to see the infinite beauty of the universe manifested into the shape of a human in our lives, and turn it into a new light in their absence. All energy returns to source eventually, and it can always manifest in our lives in ways we don't expect. The only thing that truly matters is showing up authentically for ourselves and for the connections we share with people in our lives, no matter how short of a time that is. As long as we allow ourselves to be present, we can enjoy that light and trust that we will be okay if they go, because the light they shared with us will live on. To lose someone is to have known love, and I would go through life over and over again and never hold back the love that I have to give. To those I've lost, whether they still walk the earth or have found their way back to source, thank you for letting me get a glimpse into the infinite light that the universe has to give, and for helping me grow. I love you. I know that this was probably a tough one to get through, especially if you've recently experienced loss. But I'm proud of you for getting this far, because it shows that you truly love yourself and that you want to get through it. And you will. I know it's hard, but you're doing so good. I'll leave you with that. I love you.